Hi, this is Adam Hewson. I'm coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club, and we're going to be revisiting a trade that we discussed back on the 14th of May, and that was basically buying Apple and selling RIMM. And what we call this trade, this is what we call a pairs trade. Okay, so both Apple and RIMM are pretty much in the same space in terms of businesses with the smartphones. We expected Apple to go up and RIMM to go down. So let's just see what happened to both these markets. We were more concerned about the relationship between the two markets and how it worked out. So here it is on the 14th. We started right here on the 14th of May, so May 14th. We basically said we're going to invest $10,000 in Apple. Okay, that turned out to be worth, or it turned out to be basically 81 shares we were able to buy. So we were able to buy 81 shares of Apple, and of course since that time we actually purchased those at $122.93, which was the close on the 14th. And of course now we're trading at $142.96, which is a nice gain in the Apple portion of this program. So I'm going to take everything off the screen so you can see basically these are pairs trading. We wanted to buy Apple, sell RIMM. We did this on the 14th of May. Originally, you can see the original video. We said to invest $10,000 in Apple, and that would allow you to buy 81 shares. And the price we purchased at $122.93, and the market went up from there. So let's take everything off the screen and look at RIMM. So we simply go up to our pull-down menu, and RIMM is conveniently just below Apple. And we'll see how things looked for RIMM. So here we are. We're back in the RIMM chart, and you can see on the 14th, which is right here, I'm just going to put a little mark there, the 14th is right here, we said to sell RIMM, and that was at 71.39. That's where it closed on the 14th. So we sold at that time 145 shares. So we shorted 145 shares of RIMM at the 71.39 level. Okay, so the market did go up, much like Apple did, but it's come down dramatically, and it's currently trading at 69.94. So that gives us a gain, I'm going to do this roughly, in our short position of from 71.39. Not a big thing, but what we're looking for is the relationship of Apple, and this is what you're looking for in this particular trade, Apple versus RIMM. We call it the battle of the tech titans. And we were looking for this relationship to change and for Apple to gain, Apple plus, and for RIMM to lose vis-a-vis Apple. And that's exactly what did happen. So I'll take everything off the screen, and I'm going to do you some rough numbers that I did earlier based on the prices we were trading at. So here we are, we're long 81 shares of Apple, and that's from 122.93. We are short 145 shares of RIMM from 71.39. Okay, so on the Apple portion, I'm going to just do Apple. As we're long and the market went up, Apple is showing a gain of $1,548. Gotta just round this off. And RIMM is also showing a gain of $250, and that gives us a gain of around $1,799. As I'm rounding this off, there's some pennies behind here, but they're not important. So if you look at this in terms of percentages, what was this in terms of we invested $20,000 and we're showing a 9% return in just over a month, which is very good. What I would suggest doing here, if you leverage this up, you could have had an 18% return if you trade on margin, of course, which you only put half the money up. But I would say take half of this off, take the profit on half the position, and stay with the balance and put a stop on it that is going to lock in a profit for you. Again, we still think that Apple's going to continue to outpace RIMM, and that's the way we see it. I highly recommend that you watch our May 15th video on this particular pair trading lesson. This is Adam Hewison for Market Club. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, every success in the marketplace. We've got some exciting markets now and coming up in the future, so stay tuned.